Today I'm going to be making some trail mix, and actually before I get into the recipe of that, I want to talk about, actually we used them for our wedding favors at my wedding and my husband. So we were thinking about what to do for favors, and people love food, and it's something that we really love and enjoy because we like to go canoeing and hiking a lot, so we always make our own trail mix. So that's what we did, and I'm going to be writing out a larger amount of the recipe of what we used for our wedding, and that's going to be linked in the description box. And also, we made these bags over here too, which is what we used. This is what we used, and I'm also going to be linking these in the description box. These are just crepe paper bags, and we stamped them to make them a little more personal for our wedding, and it was just a really fun, great way to kind of tie in our personality for the wedding. And it's, again, food is one of the best things you could have for a favor, and it's just more personal. So anyway, let's get started on the recipe. So you will need just oats, honey, almonds, banana chips, salt, chocolate chunks. You can use chocolate chips too, that's fine. And this is really just like the most basic and standard recipe that I like to use. It's a good go-to, and this is one of the ones that we actually use for our wedding. So first you're going to spray. You're going to spray a cookie sheet. It doesn't really matter what size, just any size you have is fine. I have a 16 by 12. And then you're going to want your oven to be on 375. Oops. Alrighty, and so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take about a cup of oats per person. I'm just going to make this for about 4 people, so I'm going to use 4 cups of oats. Again, don't worry about doing the math for the wedding because I got you covered. Measure out 200 cups of oats. And you're just going to dump them on the cookie tray. This is actually really easy to make, and once you get it down, you're not going to need to measure out anything because you can just kind of see what it'll need as you go. And the next thing we're going to do is put in the honey, and you can put about, let's put about a cup in. You're also going to be adding some while you bake it as well. So then just drizzle that on top. It looks so good. This is also just way more affordable than things you can get at the grocery store, and there's a lot of, there's not a lot of unnecessary ingredients that you don't need, and there's not as much added sugar, so just the honey really, and then the chocolate, so it's pretty much healthy. So we're gonna put this in the oven like this for now. And we're just gonna keep an eye on it. So we're just gonna mix it about every 5 minutes or so, but I'm gonna add some almonds and then honey as needed. So I'm using a 6-ounce can of almonds, and I've only got a few out here right now. And then I like to keep some whole and some halves. Alright, so now I'm just going to add a teaspoonful of salt to the kernel. And actually I'm just going to put this on my hand so it's not just kind of dumping it all in one spot. Just kind of mix it around. And I'm kind of like mounding it up in spots too, just because you really want to get some of those clumps, or as you know, maybe bunches, like those honey bunches of oats. Alrighty, so while the trail mix is in the oven, about to finish up, it's been there for about 15 minutes. We're going to get up 15 minutes. It's been there for about 10 minutes. So I've got half a cup of chocolate chips here that I'm just going to leave whole, and I've got half a cup of chocolate chips that I'm going to put in the microwave. And I'm just going to drizzle that on top of the trail mix when it's done. Also, feel free to use as much chocolate chips as you want. Obviously, the more chocolate, the better, but I'm trying to kind of behave, so that's why I'm using half a cup. So you just want to put that on 15-minute intervals for as long as your microwave makes, until it's silky smooth. And then also here I have 2 cups of banana chips. Again, if you want more, if you want less, you can do that. And you can also interchange this. For our wedding, we also dehydrated some strawberries ourselves, and we used those as well. It's been there for about 15 minutes, and it's like this really lovely golden color. So even though it looks like it's not clumping, that's fine. What we're going to do now is I'm going to put it on another cookie sheet that I've had prepared that's just has aluminum foil on it, and you're just going to let that completely cool, because what it's going to do is going to get really hard, and you get to have the fun job of breaking it up. So just put that on another cookie sheet that has aluminum foil and a sprig with some hair. Okay, so once your chocolate's melted, just take a fork and just kind of drizzle it on. It might be kind of hard, it might kind of clump up, but that's good actually, because it's kind of another thing that's going to help combine and make those nice sponges and things. And then I'm also going to sprinkle on the chocolate chunks, the banana chips, and the leftover almonds I have, and just let this completely cool. Alright, and just let it sit.
Okay.
Alright, so now that this is completely cooled, I'm just going to take it and break it up kind of rough, a little bit roughly. You don't want to break it up too much because we've got these good bits and it has a lot of chocolate in it, but you really want to have a lot of like chunks and things like that, so it's easier for you to eat that way too. Alrighty, well, chunks is done and it's all bagged in our cute little bags, so this is what it looks like. And you're ready to go climb every mountain.
It's funny.